Hey viewers, welcome back to Andy's Garage. Hey, it's been a couple of weeks since I excuse me, since I made a video. I've had to turn a couple of vehicles away because weather's been really nice, and it's been time for me to get on some stuff of my own. I've been busy with a few little items here. Been busy sharpening some chainsaw chains, and on my steel chainsaw I take the carb off and took it apart, cleaned it up, all that stuff, checked the diaphragm, make sure that was, soft. I gotta put got an echo somewhere in here somewhere. That's my Craftsman there. I got an echo. I gotta put a new chain on. The thing I've been spent most of my time on the last couple days, it's only been able to spend an hour here, an hour there, or whatever after work, was on this mower here. It's just an old riding mower I've had for about 7 or 8 years. It's the Kohler Courage. That's 20 horse. You know why they call it a Courage, don't you? It's because it takes a lot of courage to own one. Anyway, yeah, I take the valve cover off to reset the valve lash because she was getting really hard to start. That starter was, getting hot at times, and went ahead and I just service data says 5 thousandths for the intake, and then 7 thousandths for the exhaust, but I just went ahead and I just set them both at 4 thousandths. And another thing I've been working on is I've got a 3700 watt generator. It's got 11.5 horse brakes and scrap-em engine on it. Ended up having to get a new fuel shutoff valve for it, because when I pulled it out, hey, was that Wednesday? Yeah, it was Wednesday. When I pulled it out Wednesday, she was leaking fuel. So anyway, got on the old Amazonian Rainforest website and ordered this and got it today, because we're going to be starting a project tomorrow. We've got a leased lot over at a sportsman's club for our camper, and currently there's an old single wide trailer that needs to be removed, so we're gonna work on getting that removed tomorrow. I might take it long on that one. Usually I'm always in here putting things together and fixing it, and for once I'm gonna go ahead and be doing something destructive, so be kind of fun. But anyway, just want to give everybody an update on what's going on with me. And like I said, I've had to turn a few away. I've got some stuff planned in the future, and I don't quite know when I'm going to get that stuff in, because my boat out there, I got to re-tap the drain plug for the exhaust manifold so I can put the plug in. What are you doing, girl? Where are you going? Huh? Mommy leave you? Did mommy leave you? Well, go find her. She's out there with the chickens. Go get her. Go get her. She's just cleaning out the cooler. Go get her. Go get her. There, good girl. Anyway, yeah, I gotta rethread that manifold so I can put that drain plug back in it and get the seats all cleaned up. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell my boat. We've had it for a few years, and I've only had it out a couple times. I didn't use it as much as I thought we would, so it's just sitting there, and I need money for other projects around here anyway. So but anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna get to putting this back on. I didn't make any videos of me working on that mower because it was just kind of one of those, if I could get it to run, great. I mean, and if I didn't, it's no big deal. I'd have just scrapped it for parts. But I do have another mower out back. It's a Cub Cadet. And I got to get that thing figured out. I think it's just a governor adjustment. She likes to run wide open, and I'm going to adjust the valves on it too, because it's an old mower and it's got a lot of hours on it. So I'm going to check the valve lash on that and adjust the governor on it. And it's one of those deals, again, it's just a mower that somebody gave me, and they said, hey, it ain't running right. You know, if you want it, keep it. If not, scrap it. No big deal to me. So I said, all right, I'll take it. If I can spend a few hours on it, and if, you know, and only spend maybe $100 if it does need something, you know, I can go ahead and, you know, sell that thing on the old Facebooks and get some money. And then another mower I got from my neighbor. He's a big John Deere guy. He's John Deere 214s. And my son and I, this past fall, that's when we got it from our neighbor. Her husband had, he's passed away a few years ago. He's matter of fact, he ran a small engine repair shop out of his pole barn. What's up? Well, you need something? Oh, get that cleaned out at all? Yeah, I figured it'd probably be pretty dirty. It's been sitting in that shed for a long time. Oh, really? That dirty? It is bad. It's that bad? Well, if you gotta buy a new one, buy a new one. Hey viewers, I'm back. Yeah, I had to go help my wife with a little project we're working on out here, trying to get some stuff cleaned up. Anyway, yeah, I was saying about the neighbor. Yeah, he ran that small engine repair shop out of his big pole barn over here, and he did that for forever, man, since like the 70s. Anyway, yeah, he had a couple of these riding mowers still left in the garage, and last year his son, because my son mows their property, and anyway, the guy's son asked my son if, you know, about the mower, and he said he knew it ran at one time, but it, you know, it wasn't running, you know, currently, and he asked if it would be something that he would want to take on as a project. So my son asked me, and I thought, yeah, I mean, for the legit old school John Deere, I was like, yeah, we'll take it on. And yeah, it didn't take much to get it run. I don't exactly remember what we did to get it running, but I do know that, you know, just a couple of nights out here tinkering around with this and this and that, you know, we end up getting it running. She runs good, you know, plow works. Only thing I got to look at though is the transmission, because she runs real slow in high gear. So I don't know if it's a transmission issue or possibly just some, you know, low on oil. But anyway, this mower here, I just got to get the hood back on and get her pulled out, and then check the deck to make sure that deck and everything still works. So, and then after that, I need to put this shut-off valve on. So anyway, I just wanted to give a little quick update on what's been going on around here. Like I said, I've had to turn down a couple of jobs because I need to get stuff done for myself. So anyway, yeah, I'm not going to end the video here because I'm going to continue on tomorrow. If it doesn't rain, it's supposed to storm like crazy tomorrow. So hopefully it holds off in the morning so we can get started out there demolishing that trailer. And if we get out there in the morning, I'll bring you guys along with and show you some destruction. Maybe we'll see some blood. I don't know. Who knows? You know, broken glass, you know, stuff flying around. Hey, we'll have a good time. Anyway, we'll see you soon. Hey viewers, yeah, I just thought I'd add something here real quick. One of the reasons I had to put some stuff on hold was we had a tornado a couple weeks ago rip through where I live, and it was about 2 miles south of where I'm at right now at home. And yeah, I had to pull out these saws and get out there and help these people get these trees and stuff cut off their homes and stuff. And so I had to get that taken care of, and those poor saws hadn't been used in a couple of years. So after I got done doing all that, that's why I tore all that stuff apart to clean the carb and get some additional chains sharpened up. And it worked out because we had another severe storm roll through Saturday in the county just out to me, and I had a friend down there call me up Sunday morning because he was needing some chainsaws because he had a bunch of tree damage over at his house, and he couldn't even get out of his driveway. Poor guy. He had to cut himself a path out of his driveway because he had trees across his driveway. And like with me, you know, his saw sat around for a while and, you know, didn't use it, and he had trouble keeping it running. And so he asked me if I would loan him mine, and of course, you know, I ain't gonna say no to somebody like that, you know. So anyway, yeah, he was able to get his running just long enough to where he can get a few pieces cut up and get out of his driveway. And but that's why I was working on those chainsaws, and wanted to get them up and running again. And as we seem to have had our bout of severe weather. I mean, it's springtime, you know, that's what happens in the spring. You get severe weather, and I just want to be, you know, more prepared for the next storm if it comes through. My saws are ready to fire up, and I don't have to fool with them bogging down or having trouble starting them. But anyway, yeah, I said the weather has been really, really nice. But when that storm rolled through this past Saturday, it's pretty chilly, you know, yesterday and today. But anyway, it's gonna warm up. And anyway, that's one thing I did on there. That's why I was tearing those chainsaws apart and sharpening those chain blades, because you gotta stay prepared, you know. Hey viewers, hey, this is that continuation of that video for that trailer we're knocking down out here at our sportsman's club that we're at. So I'm gonna give you a little tour on the inside here. This is the lake out here that we're on. Pretty nice looking little lake. It goes all the way out there a little ways. But anyway, I'm gonna take you inside real quick. So I'll fall over here. It's like treacherous getting in here. Like holes like that and everything everywhere in this place. This is what's left of what was a front room. We just got all the walls out. Now we gotta get all this ceiling stuff out. We've got a couple of interior walls. Nice little stove here. I'll make you a deal on that stove. Same thing with this beautiful, like new couch. I mean, it's got a little hole in it, but you can put some duct tape on it, and it's good. Got a slightly used air conditioning unit. I'll sell that to you. Don't lowball me. I know what I got. Even you can tell here that right over here, this window that was right here was leaking real bad. I mean, real bad. Floors real rotted down here. And even the cabinets that were on the wall were just, I mean, just completely rotted away. It's been sitting for a while, looks like. I know it's been leaking for a while. In the hallway here, I gotta be careful because there's a lot of soft spots. This is one of the bedrooms. There you go. Kick a hole in the wall. And we got a slightly used bed set. Don't worry about the little hole over there. Little duct tape. That'll cover it up. I'll sell that to you too. Don't lowball me again, because I know what I got there. Alright, this is a treacherous part, because this is actually where there's a pretty good size hole that's rotted out. Because there was an exterior door here, but it was missing when we got here. So this floor has been rotting away. And I gotta carefully watch where I'm stepping so I don't fall in that freaking hole. And nice blue toilet, you know. Again, that's for sale. Again, don't lowball me. I know what I got. And that crack in the tank lid, super glue, no problem. Tub, same thing. For sale. I know what I got. Don't lowball me. I gotta be careful walking around here. Still got a lot of staples and stuff. But this was like a bedroom in here. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of treacherous walking around in some of these places because all these nails and staples still sticking up. So, but anyway, that's what we've been working on, and now all I got to do now is knock out the remainder of these interior walls and paneling on the other side. Yeah, that's why my foot didn't go through. So yeah, so there's some cheap drywall. Yeah, so grab my glove here. So yeah, so this is what we've been working on. So there you go. That took care of that one. Nice whole piece of paneling there. There you go. There. So that's what we've been doing. So anyway, that's what we've been working on, and still got a lot to do. A lot. Still got a lot to knock down. Gotta get this ceiling knocked down and get what wiring I can out of it, because we're just gonna scrap all the wiring, and all the siding was aluminum, so we're gonna obviously scrap that too. But yeah, that's what I got going on over here. Like I said, it's kind of treacherous. Keep stepping on staples and screws and hurt your foot just a little bit. Anyway, that's what I got going on. I'm just out here now picking up some debris to take to the dump and stuff. So I'm gonna throw what I can in my truck and dispose of it. And it's gonna be a long process because there's a lot of stuff. I'm eventually gonna get a big construction dumpster, but for right now, I'm gonna just start hauling that stuff away on my own. It'd be a little cheaper for right now versus getting a big dumpster. So anyway, that's what I got going on, and yeah, you know, I'm gonna bring some more videos in once we finally get the ceiling knocked out. We're gonna get this carpeting. Well, I'm probably gonna leave the carpeting and then just rip it all out at one time, because we gotta get, like I said, we still gotta knock down the things and stuff, and then I'm gonna start at the center of this baby, beautiful little trailer, and start knocking the studs out in the center on both sides, and That way I can get this thing, the roof to collapse in the center instead of working it on the ends and the whole thing moving this way or moving that way. Hopefully it'll just all... Alright, yeah, my phone stopped recording because I got a phone call. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to knock the studs out in the center so that way the roof doesn't fall this way or that way. You know, it'll just come straight down. And I'll have definitely have a video of me doing that. So anyway, that's all I got for right now, and don't worry, there's more to come.